AI, artificial intelligence. It could be a blessing for a lot of things. It could be a curse for a lot of things too. So let's just explore it. Artificial intelligence is created to scour the internet for information and draw conclusions on anything that it's questioned or queried about. So if you have an issue, talk about, I don't know, the Declaration of Independence. It can give you every detail of the Declaration of Independence instantly. It can give you everyone's opinion that was involved with the Declaration of Independence instantly. It could give you an analysis of the Declaration of Independence instantly. And it can draw conclusions and analyze it or evaluate it. Was it good? Was it bad? Did it work? Did it not work? And what did it lead to? And all this other stuff. Instantly. At a high academic level. But it's beyond that. Let's just take a look at what could it do in the future. And the reason I'm even talking about it is I want to just make sure that people understand what's coming and the good and bad that it could wreak on society. Now think about all the jobs that AI could replace. Now, if I'm a business owner, whether I'm a corporate CEO or CIO, or I have a small, baking company that I bake donuts, how can I employ AI to make my company better and to be able to create things, whether it's a product or a service, better and cheaper for my customers? And if I use AI, how many humans can I replace? Because humans resource is the number one expense for any business. You've got to pay them. You got to deal with their personalities. You got to deal with their errors. Human error is a big problem. Always has been. You've got to deal with their compensation package. You've got to deal with their insurance, their sick days, their family, all the other things. In AI, you don't have to deal with any of that stuff. And you possibly could have a errorless situation with AI. So think about, from a business perspective, how many people could you replace using artificial intelligence? I don't know. Think about it from, let's say you make movies. You run Paramount or you run Netflix even. And let's say the going rate for a Mark Wahlberg or a Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise makes his own movie, but let's just say Tom Cruise. Let's say the going rate is $20 million a film. So you give them a script, you make them an offer, and they accept it. And now you're going to make a film. Awesome. Okay. They're going to take 6 or 9 months out of their life, and they're going to memorize lines. They're going to go on location. They're going to go through the makeup, go through all the different things, and you're going to shoot it, light it, and make sure the actors know what they're doing, make sure the makeup people know what they're doing, et cetera, all that stuff, right? But let's say you could go to Brad Pitt and say, hey, Brad Pitt, I'll pay you $1 million to shoot a movie, and you don't have to lift a finger. All you got to do is take my check and cash it and spend it. That's it. And then I'll do the rest. Word is, this technology is out there. It's not just to do cool things like this or this guy. It's actually practical. Word is that they can actually make a movie starring Brad Pitt or Marilyn Monroe or anybody, and it's dang near flawless. That's pretty amazing. If you're a producer of the film, and if you're a Brad Pitt, you didn't have to spend 6 or 9 months of your time. Of course, you're not going to get the 20 million, but you're going to get $1 million for doing nothing. Now, the same movie now just the cost for that movie just went down $19 million, and it's going to star the same person. And it's going to be lit perfectly. It's going to be shot perfectly. And the script is going to be a perfect script. The story is going to be an amazing story. And it's going to light up the screens just like they would if Brad Pitt would have done it himself. And by the way, they're going to be able to put Brad Pitt in unbelievable situations where the actual Brad Pitt probably couldn't survive it. They can do unbelievable stunts, all AI driven, and it's going to look cool on the big screen, and it's going to sound amazing, and the lighting is going to be perfect and everything. The story is going to be awesome. Humans are going to pay money for it. I will. And Brad Pitt didn't lift a finger. It sounds to me like AI is not trivial anymore. It's actually to the point where it can perfect what humans look like and sound like in their movements. It used to be kind of rigid, or it was like too perfect. It looked like a cartoonish. But it sounds like the AI quality right now is, it actually does show the flaws in people. This could be AI right now. You never know. But what is that going to mean long term? And what is that going to mean for society? Unfortunately, it's possible that there's a lot of people out there in society who have a job right now who will be replaced in the next 18 to 24 months. What is that going to mean? Well, sorry, Joe Blow, we don't have a job for you anymore. And they're going to lose that gig. Then what? It could be bad for humans. It could be great for companies. They can do a lot of jobs for a lot cheaper. Perfect. If I called and tried to get help on something, I'll have the perfect answer. And you don't have to worry about the person on the other end being mad at me or losing their focus or losing their temper. It's just going to be a perfect, soothing voice. And I'll be able to make my changes. Or maybe better yet, the AI can make the change to my whatever I'm looking for instantly. I won't have to call my cable provider. It'll just be instantly changed. I can say, hey, I want to watch X right now. Perfect, done. Or I'm having a problem. Can you troubleshoot it? Boom, done. Instantly. So there's some exciting things that are awaiting us for sure. It could diagnose car problems or, technology problems. But unfortunately, on the other hand, it's going to replace a lot of humans. And by the way, technology has replaced humans ever since technology was created, right? I mean, the combine replaced a lot of farmers. Machinery replaced a lot of humans. When you went and looked at the Ford manufacturing facility during the early 1900s, there was humans everywhere. Now, if you go to a Ford manufacturing facility, there are very few humans at all. It's all machine driven. And with AI, maybe there will be no humans. They'll just be pumping out F250s, F-150s by the hour, flawless, without humans even seeing it until they buy it. That's unbelievable. It's possible, maybe probable. And there is a huge gold mine waiting for you if you learn how to use it to your benefit. So it's not all negative. The big negative is it for the humans, for citizens, for people of Earth, there could be a lot of replacement going on, for sure. On the flip side, we could be on the cutting edge or the cusp of just being able to make a fortune. You and I, if we learn how to use AI that in a way that benefits us, we could make millions or billions of dollars. Now, that's going to be the billion-dollar question. How do we use it to benefit us? If I had all the answers, I would tell you. But there are practical uses coming at us. On the downside, what do we do with the unemployed people? They didn't lose their job because they did anything wrong. They were just born during the time when they were replaceable. Now, I'm sure that industries will rise up that we don't even know about right now, that we can't even conceive. I've talked to some of my friends that are in high tech, and that was their kind of not argument, but their explanation. That technology's always been there. It's always been set up to replace humans. And it has replaced humans in a lot of jobs and technologies and such. But jobs are going to be created that we don't even know about, for sure. Are there going to be enough of them? I don't know. That's going to be the big question for our political leaders going forward. Republican or Democrat or independent, doesn't matter. It's tough to run a country when 80% of them are unemployed. Then what happens? I hope that doesn't happen, but it could. Do your research on AI. Don't be scared of it. Try to embrace it. See if you can find an industry that works for you, or at least find a way for AI to work for you to benefit you. And you could be a millionaire, if not a billionaire. And I have faith in you. I have a faith in humans that we will use it to our benefit. There is a fear way out in the distance, though, that AI could be far smarter than humans and could cause threats to humans. I don't know. I don't know enough for sure. Maybe some of you that are watching this know a lot more than I, and either say, nah, JRod, that's nothing. Or, yeah, JRod, that's an issue. Or it could be an issue. So anyway, don't be scared of AI, but I wanted to talk about the positives and negatives of AI. All right, artificial intelligence is here. We can't put the genie back in the box. We can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. So how are you going to use it to benefit you? Go get them. JRod loves you. Thanks for watching. Please share this with anybody that may use AI in the future, anyone that has a job, anyone that may have a job in the future, anyone that's interested. Thanks for watching this. Please share it, like it, and keep following me, baby, because there's more to come. JRod loves you.